Good morning, Panthers. Mr. Wenish here. Happy Monday morning, and I hope you had a good weekend. Our goal today is to create 3 sketches, and so technically you're going to have 9 total. Hopefully you've already done your Panther Pride. You can write your goal right now into your planner, and attendance is probably done already. So basically we're going to go over the sketch directions again, some examples, and your goal today is then make sure you got your 9 sketches done and submitted to Schoology. Before we go over the sketches, these are the people that have not turned their design brief. First period, we got Karime, George, Larissa, Eric, and Christopher. Third period, we have Anthony and Kenji. In fourth period, we have Damon and Davina. And then these are actually people that have already turned in sketches. First period, Damien turned in all 3 of his sketches, but Damien, you do need to add in dimensions and the material they're made out of, which I'm going to go over in a little bit. Third period, Amal, Sunita, and Christina, you guys have turned yours in. Double check that you have materials and dimensions. And fourth period, no one has turned theirs in yet. Alright, so with your sketches, basically I'm looking for 3 sketches, and then for each one, I want a front view, a side view, and a top view. So if you imagine like this is the bookshelf up front. The front view would be basically a rectangle with your shelves going across. Your side view would, if this was the bookshelf, wouldn't actually even have this piece right here. It would just be a rectangle. And your top view would basically just be another rectangle. So that's when it looks kind of confusing when you have your front, side, and top views. And so you just got to kind of imagine if you could only see looking straight at it what it might look like. And so then my first one, basically I have my pen holder on the side. And so from the side view, you see the pen holder here. And then from the top view, you just see the circle where the pen holder is, because it's like a cup. And then my second one, I did the pen holder or pencil holder in the top. And so it sticks down through it. And so you can see in the top view over here, now there's a hole right in the middle of the top where the cup would be for the pens and pencils. And so you wouldn't be able to see it when you look through the side view. You would not be able to see the pen holder. And then I didn't do a third one, but I did put down like my dimensions. I said it's 12 inches across, 24 inches high, and 9 inches deep, because this is the side view. And I said like this one's made of wood, plastic, and metal. So that would just be an example of different organizers for the locker. I'm going to do one more example here. And so this would be like for my first period because they're doing tables. And so for this one, I did a round table made out of wood. And basically I said it's 36 inches across, 28 inches high. And then I did put in where the legs would be located in the top view. And then I also did a rectangle one. So this is your top view. You can see it's a rectangle. And so this one I put 5 legs on. Again, I made it out of wood. And I put 1 leg right in the middle. And so when you look at the front view, you'd be able to see 3 legs. You wouldn't be able to see all 5 because these 2 would be blocked by the front ones, so you wouldn't be able to see the back ones. And then I said it's 50 inches across, 30 inches up and down, and then I also said 30 inches across. So like 30 inches here, 50 inches here, and then 30 inches high. And my third one, I did an oval, but I didn't like the way my oval turned out in my first one, so I kind of redrew the oval. And so here is another picture of the oval. And so it's 48 inches across this way, 38 inches this way, and I said it's 28 inches tall. And so like when you look at a circle from the side view or you look at an oval from the side view, technically it looks kind of like a rectangle or a square. And so that's why it doesn't look like a circle from a side view. And I guess I didn't put the material on this one, but I would say it's another one that's made out of wood. And so when I say you need 9 sketches, this is what I mean. So my round one, I've got 3 sketches there. Then my rectangle, I got my 3 sketches. And then my oval, I've got my 3 sketches. So 9 sketches total. I'm going to finish out this video with a quick reminder of how to submit your assignments to Schoology. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Schoology, and mine's going to look a little bit different than yours, but first thing I want to do is open up that EDP, Engineering Design Process folder, and then click on where I want to submit the assignment. So for this one, I'm going to say it's my sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my sketch, and then I'm going to click on Submissions. But again, after I click on Submissions, mine's different because I see everyone that's turned in assignments and everyone that hasn't turned in assignments. For you, you're going to have a plus sign up here that you can click on, and that's going to let you take your picture and submit it to this assignment. Again, once you have your sketches done, that is it for today. Then tomorrow we'll move on into the decision-making matrix. So please get your assignments turned in so I can get them graded, get your grades up to date, and then quietly stay in your seats and have free time once you have submitted your assignment to Schoology. Remember, if you're not bringing your iPad, you should not be getting a 3 for prepared, and you're going to need to borrow somebody else's iPad and log into Schoology with theirs to submit your assignment. Have a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.